from Bonsai. He was here last year. He did some initial styling on this juniper, and he is going to finish the styling on this juniper, and then we'll repot it later. It's very difficult to take a juniper or any tree and do a complete styling on it in an hour and a half and repot it. It's a good way to kill a plant or set it back so far that it never really recovers properly. So we're doing this in steps.
But thank you for coming to see my demo today. It's a very honor for me to be here today. And I think all the nice things, they already talked them all, so I have nothing to say, right? Okay, so these trees, I believe last year we just make a frame for it last year, and this year we restyled again. But seems to me this tree, 1 year after we finish initial style, I think the tree is not healthy much, not developed much. The reason I think maybe the soil is too old. After we finished last year, if we repot the tree, then the tree is healthier. And the way I look at the trees, this tree, not much we can do today. The only thing is we try to clean up the trees, make the trees healthier for future. To work with the tree, not only to make it look good, to make it healthier. That's the key to work with the trees. So in the past, let me see, any branch I can borrow? Nothing I can borrow. Okay. No, so I just talked that. Just like the tree like this. I don't know if you can see it from where I am right now. So like the tree, every time we work a special juniper, we have to do some cleanup inside. Because the inside one is the older one. We keep them, it just suck the energy. But after we clean up like this, let me clean up a little bit more on this branch so you may see it easier. Can you see it now? Can you see it? Okay. The juniper, it's time we work on it, we do clean up like this. You look at between this one and this. This one haven't cleaned yet. And the one on my left hand is clean. In the past, we learned that we keep pinching the tip. But since I went to study in Japan, that's no. The Kimura is not allow us to pinch it. Because all the energy goes to the tip to make the trees healthier. But we keep pinching it, keep control. The tree is not healthy. So the only thing is, if we want it to be healthy, so we have to clean up inside. Let's say if we clean up inside, then the branch long and leggy, right? We worry about that. No, we don't have to worry about that. Let the tree grow, bring all the energy, make the trees healthy. After that, we wire it. When the tree is healthy, we wire it, we arrange the branch. You see overall the trees have some kind of triangle, right? So we always create the tree with triangle shape. So inside branch, we don't need the inside branch. You arrange the branch, you look overall the tree's triangle look good. Like this. We want to clean up inside because the inside, after you arrange, after the trees develop, then the trees look much fuller. This tree is not healthy yet, not developed much since last year. So inside one, because you arrange the branch, triangle shape. Let's say your path is the second layer is right here. Inside here, you don't need the branch because the sun cannot go through. It's weak anyway. Why we have to keep inside branch? If you keep all the inside branch, the tree should look like a bush. So, after you wire, you arrange all the branches, you want to see through the trees. You want to see the structure of the trees. You want to see the depth of the trees. That's the way we learn and work with the trees. So, just like this tree at the time being, I like to do more cleanup, make the trees healthier. All the ones going down, we clean up. Now you can see this branch. I don't know that you can see it. You can see it? Yep. Now it's clean, right? This one is not clean yet. You see the difference between these two branches? This one is not clean yet. So this one, if you don't clean it between this branch and this branch, you can see after this branch we clean it, then a few months later, you can see this one shoot out. The tip will push out. But this one, you don't clean it, then it's slow growth. Tree is not healthy. So this tree, I like to clean up today. So not much interesting for you to watch, but I don't try to push the trees too much. If you want it, we can wire it. Yes, I can wire finish this tree, it's easy, in an hour and a half. But I don't want to put so much stress for the trees. Even the demo today is not impress you, but we learn how to clean up. Especially over here, you see, it's too busy. It's no good. A lot of old branches inside. We have to think about the branch. Inside one is come out first before the outside. But inside one is shorter than outside. It means it's old, cannot develop. It's not developed anymore. We have to clean it up, save the young one, grow. Then the tree is healthier.
David, you said that the soil was not good. It was old soil.
Yes.
So would you not want to change the soil now?
I prefer to change the soil now.
Now.
Now is a good time to change the soil. We have to, if we don't, okay, let's put it this way. After you clean up the trees like this, you change the soil, the tree can grow to, let's say, 70% growth of the trees. But if you don't change the soil, it might be 30%, 40% growth. Because the soil is no good. The soil is too old. And also, when the soil is too old like this, the roots go long and tangle inside. We might have some root rot.
Can we change it today? Where's Charlie?
I don't know. Whatever you want me to do, I do it. Yeah, because if we don't change the soil, I don't think it's a good idea for this tree. And when we repot the tree, we trim a lot of roots. We cut a lot of roots. Because if the roots long tangle, only the tip, the roots from the tip, not the inside roots. When we cut the root back, then feed the roots come out when the tree is healthier. When we repot, a lot of us worry to cut the roots, afraid to trim the roots. No, don't afraid to trim the roots. If you do it right time of the year, that's the key. Even the black pine, I flooded the roots. From 36 inches wooden box. I trimmed the tree, I cut it off, trimmed the tree. After the tree finished training in 4 years, I put it to the bonsai pot one time. Yeah. So, yes.
Hi, David.
How are you?
I'm fine. What months do you prefer to repot junipers?
Well, I start to repot my juniper since November, start from November all the way to the end of March. Sometime I go as early as April too. So it depends on how healthy your tree is. If your tree is not very healthy, we repot a little bit earlier. But we have to think it this way. I think our area is good from November until the end of March. But some area they have snows. I repot early spring. You cannot repot in November, December, or January, whatever. Some area have snow. If you repot and you got snow, free the tree and you might lose the tree.
But in Southern California, your repotting schedule on junipers would be November through, let's say, March.
Yes. Any question? Yes, ma'am.
How do you know, is it just based on the growth of the tree that the soil is no longer adequate? How do you know when?
First, we look at soil, we can tell that the soil is too old. And I believe this tree a lot of roots drop. Yeah, we need to repot, trim a lot of roots. For feeder roots come out, make the trees healthier. This soil, you see, this soil is compact, so hard.
So it's compact.
Yes. And also you look at trees, just like this tree I worked last year. I expected each branch like this grow about this much. But I looked at trees, no, it's not healthy because of the soil. Well, when we look at trees, we can see a few problems with the tree. We have to find out what's the problem with the trees is. Soil, not enough sun, too much fertilizer, too little fertilizer. We have a few questions with the owner, then we can figure out what's wrong as caused the tree problem like that. Yeah. Okay. Any question? Yes.
Is it good to, when you say what's on the tree beside the branches, is it good to focus on all the tree? Or like certain sections of the tree at a time?
please.
When you were cleaning out part of the branches, is it good to focus on all the tree or just one section?
Well, I prefer we can clean up all the whole trees, but it's very good question that normally on the bottom part, we save a little bit more than on the top. Because normally the low branch is the weakest branch. On the top is the strongest branches. So, juniper, pine, or most of the bonsai tree on the top, we clean up more than on the bottom. Does it make sense to you? Thank you. Any question while I'm cleaning up over here?
When you're cleaning, what are you taking off, the old or this prickly part, or what are you cleaning out?
Inside one. But we clean up inside one, and the one going down, we clean it up. You got it?
Are you pull it or tear it?
We have to pull it out, not pull it back. Then you tear the cameo. June, you want to come to clean up? If you have any question, please ask. I'll try to explain to you whatever I know.
Everybody agrees that we need to repot it, but we don't have the soil.
Uh-huh. Well, repot is very interesting to learn. Yeah.
So what soil do you use to repot?
Oh, my soil is all of my trees. I use 60% of black scoria and 40% of academia. Yeah, the citrus trees we can go opposite. 60% of academia, 40% of scoria for the citrus trees. That's all I use. Well, in the bottom of the pots, I use one layer of yucca. Yeah, because yucca is very hard and very light. So I use one layer in the bottom.
What was that? You put at the bottom?
Yucca.
Is it like hummus?
It looks like a pumice from Japan. It's a very, very hard and very, very light.
So like
I'm looking.
YUK. Yeah. I grew up with that A1 soil.
I don't know that I can show you this. Maybe the camera
Yeah,
can.
the screens. Side screen. Yeah. Well, I can. Oh, it's pardon me.
Can the camera show?
Yep. Stand by.
What is that?
You see the black pine? When I repot, I flash the roots like that. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Not now.
So to cut the roots is not a problem, but you have to cut it right time of the year. Yes,
So, at the same time of year, apply black pine as well, for repotting? Best time to repot black pine,
yeah,
time of year?
I think same time. Yeah, just like last 2 weeks, almost every day, I repot my trees.
So he's basically leaving the tips, right? I don't know what it is. It looks like nothing. Except
Oh, leaving.
leading, yeah. He's clearing the bottom and he's leaving the tips. And I had been told the opposite of that.
Go take the tips and leave
Yeah.
them.
Pinch between.
Any question?
That's a good question to ask him.
I thought I had been instructed that if this were the plan, that you would open it up like this and take whatever was in the middle, pinch it, what was coming up through here, and leave these branches, these leaves here. And you're doing the opposite. This is the plant coming up in the middle, and you're taking these off, right?
Yeah, inside one. Okay, just like a branch like this. You see? Now you look at over here. Can you see it? Okay, inside you could clean.
The inside, yeah.
You got it?
Okay, it's just, if I can show you,
Okay.
what I had understood we were doing is coming here to the middle, right here, pinching this part off, you know, leaving this. So you would get one where it just come to this one in the middle. This one, you spread it open, you take this one off. And that's the new part, isn't it?
Well, you know, every teacher, every school is different.
I mean, that
Because
makes
I'm just talking what I learned.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to talk about the other school. I'm sorry, I cannot. Yeah, but I just try to tell what I learned from there, from my teacher. Then I'll try to share my knowledge. And the best thing is, just like I'm not saying that I'm good, but you look my collection. Then you can tell that's good or not, the tree is healthy or not. That's the only thing is your tree can represent you, can tell your thing.
I think we use the word lacy sometimes when we're talking about our trees. We're lacy. We say lacy.
Yeah.
That's the feeling.
Yeah, you can go to the middle, you can take out the one in the middle over here. But,
Lazy, not lazy.
well, it's same thing like, okay, let me see how to put it. Instead of you take up the one in the middle or the ones going up, right? But the way I work is different. I try to spread all the branch out. When you spread all the branches, go to the side, then you open the fish bones on the top. That's why I save the one going up, I try to put them down. Make the branch look fuller, so you don't see the fish bones. Does it make sense to you? Thank you. You have any question, please?
There's a big piece of wood in the middle, what are you gonna do with that?
This one? Well, actually, we have to maintain on this one.
You have to what?
Now you look this tree, you can see the trunk, just like we lose the taper of the trunk. Up here a little bit thicker than lower part. So I try to create some cherry to make some dead wood. You can.
What kind of a tool are you using, David?
Well, this jigsaw, I got it from Japan. They have a set, 5 of this, but I lost one. I lost so many tools. Sometimes to do the workshop, I stop by over here to work and leave some tool over here and go to the next one. Then go home and I missed one tool.
Got it.
Okay, now you can look. I think you already saw it over there. I create some sorry to make the drawing have some kind of movement a little bit. If you don't create a sorry, the tree look not much movement. So sometimes when we work with a big trunk like this, we try to create some sorry. Okay, then now the next step, I'm going to work with this gin. This one and this one. This one point to the front, I don't like it much. All the branches are going down, out, and this one go back to the front. I like to remove this one.
Yes.
Even the gin, you have to have some kind of taper. big cut over here before. Now we try to clean it up. The other big cuts right here in the bars, we try to work with this one a little bit. We don't want to see the cut. The other ones are right here. Okay. Now we have this one, a little bit thick right here. I try to create a little bit tapers over here. How do you think this branch, the first branch, a little bit going up? So we cut it up, or you want to save it?
No choice.
Where's Charles? If Charles not here, I'll cut it up.
Go ahead, cut it.
Where's Charles? He's not here? Okay, I'll cut it up. Well, if I cut it off, I think he will see it, so we try to bring it down, okay? So you see this branch a little bit going up, and these two branches a little bit close. So we try to bring it down. Yes, sir.
Explain why you did that charring.
Oh, the showering?
Why you did that?
Okay. Now, you see, before we work with the showering, you see the trunk it look blank, not much movement. After you create some showering, so you see the trunk have some kind of movement. Does it make sense to you?
Visual type movement.
Yes. And also, just like over here, a little bit too thick. Down here, small. You see, we lose the taper of the trees. That's why you create a little bit sorry over here, then you don't see it. The trees.
And what will the bark do? Will it grow back over that, or will it stay charred? What will it do long term?
The long term is will be healed back. Okay, but if you want to continue the cherry like this, then you keep going a little bit deeper. Now I just create the form.
Will that stress the tree?
No. This one, even you ask me how to kill it, I don't know how to kill this tree. It's a very strong tree. Okay.
So it's an optical illusion. With that charring is for the optics to give you that, but not only the movement, but the narrowing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yes.
How is the water not cut through the tree going that way?
I have the plastic tube over here. Yeah. Okay. You see the trunk is this thick. It's hard to put down. So we have to split the trunk. Okay, when you split the trunk, in the middle of the trunk like this, okay, but depend on which angle you want the branch to go. You split the trunk right in the middle like this, with this angle, then you bring the branch down. But if you want to bring the branch toward to my ways, you have to go this way when you split the branch. Okay, depend on the angle. That's we work with the juniper. But if we work with the black pine, then we don't split the branch. We cut the branch. So this tree, this branch, I try to bring the branch a little bit down and toward to the front. Because when we work with the trees, we work with the branch, even, stay over here so you can see. When we bring the branch down, all the branch down, but the tip of the branch, you want it toward to the front a little bit. Always. The impact of the trees too. Always tilt to the front a little bit. This means we work with the trees just like you see a human. When they see you, they welcome you, they bow to you. You're happy to see them, right? But if the impact lean to the back, then the trees you look is not welcome you, not bow to you. It's like you see someone is standing like this, see you, you're not happy to see them, right? To work with the trees happy. Just remember, try to tilt the apex to the front a little bit, and the branch going down with the tip tied forward to the front. Bow to you, welcome you. That's why sometimes you go to the show, you see the tree, nice trees, but something is bothering. That's wonderful. Let me look at this. Oh. You heard it, right?
Make some noise.
Yeah. Okay, I will split it in the middle. Then I want the line a little bit longer. I split it one more. Because if only one, it might be break right there. So one more, the line is a little bit longer, it's more safe. Yeah. Okay.
That is an area.
Okay.
Usually they
I have a question.
Yes, sure.
Better to wire the branch first, then split it, or split it, then wire the branch?
When you split like this, you don't need to wire it.
Oh,
Because you wire, even you go with number 4 copper wire.
so when you pull the branch down first,
Uh,
before splitting, right?
yeah, you bring it down a little bit first.
A little bit.
Yeah, just like earlier, I'll talk about the wiring technique. I don't know if you was here this morning when I do the workshop, just like a branch, it's stand up like this and thick. Normally we use the side of the wire, I mean the aluminum wire, not the copper wire you can use smaller gauge. But let's say the aluminum wire, the side of the wire normally is 1/3 of the branch. Okay. But the branch thick, good enough, you want to bring it down, you have to use the side a little bit bigger than normal. Okay. Then you wire to bring the branch down before you apply the wires on the top. Okay, then go down, bring it down more before you apply the wires on the top. By the time you finish the wire at the end, the position of the branch are already going down at least 80% of the position that you want to set the branch. Does it make sense to you? If you let the branch straight like this and you wire, later on, you want to bring the branch down, almost impossible. Because when you let the branch straight up like this, you bring the branch down, then when you bring it down, the wires down here is open. So not strength to hold the wire, the branch. Does it make sense to you, sir? Thank you. Okay, so this one I tie the wire, guide wire to tie it a little bit first. Then I split it. I'll tie them more. Because I stop it, if I can bring it down more, then I don't need to split it. But since the branch, this branch I can tell is very old trees. This tree is very old. You look at the branch, you can tell the age of the trees. Some trees, the trunk this thick, but the branch small. It means the tree is young. But the trunk this thick, the branch thick too. So it means the tree is very, very old. When the branch is very old, it's hard to bring it down. Okay. Also, it's very interesting things. Before we start to wire the trees, if you want to set when you're wiring, you're bending, stop water about 3 days before you wire. That's a good idea. But if you water too much, the soil wet, the branch is more brittle. If the soil dry, the branch is more flexible. Okay? That's my wife tie the wire, then I'll bend it because I don't want to bend it, then I cannot control. It's my lips, break the bread.
Also, she's not as strong.
Yeah, not strong with the left hand. And when you bend the heavy branch, you have to remember the position of your body is very important. Don't try to reach it. Oh, that's not a good idea when you bend the heavy branches. You cannot control. The position have to be right when you bend it. Does it go down good for you? Then, this one, we try to wire, bring it forward a little bit to the front. So, instead of we wire, we can use a guide wire to bring it down to this way. Ran out of plastic tube. Someone has some plastic tube. I want to borrow. Yeah. Oh, you got some? Can I borrow some? Okay, okay. Thank you. Now this branch, I can wire, bring it to this way.
Small like that.
You check the tape.
Sorry.
Normally we have to wire from the bottom going up, but this tree already has the frame, so the triangle already good. So we don't need to wire from the bottom going up.
It's looking very nice.
Thank you.
David, you know what the problem is gonna be now?
Yes.
Charlie won't be able to transplant it because you put all that wire on the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Well, you can cut up the wire, transplant it, then use the guide wire again. Yes.
I've seen people take a half-inch drill bit,
Uh-huh.
drill holes like you're doing the lawn, and then pour bonsai soil down in those holes to aerate, and they can't get to the tree right away, or they have to wait. Have you ever done that?
To drill the holes to the pot.
Drill holes right
Just
through
to
the
change some of the soil.
Oh,
and then pour soil down in each hole that you drill.
well, it's hope. It's hope a little bit.
Do it around the outside.
Yeah, it's hope a little bit, but to repot the trees, the main key is to cut the roots. They have a lot of root rot, and the roots, some big roots go long and tangle, and our feeder roots just on the tip. We don't have the feeder roots inside. That's why you repot, you have to trim the roots. After you trim the roots, feeder roots come out stronger, make the trees healthier. But you drill the holes around the pot that make the trees like a more air to breathe. The roots has more air to breathe. And you can drain a little bit more or suck in a little bit more easier. Especially when you get it old soil. Sometimes you water one time, go to the next tree, go to the other tree, and then come back again. Sometimes we have to water 2-3 times when you water. Yeah, but sometimes even 3 times is still not enough. It depends on how hard your soil. That's why in Japan, to water the plants, not everybody can allow to water the trees. Only the most seniority apprentice to water the trees. When you water the trees, you have to understand the trees, the soil is old or new soil. New soil, you water one time is good. But the old soil, sometimes you have to water 2, 3, 4 times for the water shut all the way in. Not because we didn't repot it, but sometimes it's too busy. Or the tree, you bought it from somebody, you just brought it to your nursery, and the repotting time is not the right time to repot it. But you have to know how to water good and let the tree survive first. When the seed repotting time coming, then you can start to repot it again, the trees.
So the tree didn't respond to fertilizing that well, so the soil is very, as you said, old, tired. If, with all the wiring that's being done today, it would probably be better to wait until the fall to repot. But in the meantime, could I drill holes in the root ball from the top down and just to help it survive and thrive until November?
Yeah, it's help. But if you want, you can take out the wire, then repot it, then use the guide wire again.
Okay, now I can do that.
Yeah, I think you are more expert than I do. You know what to do.
Yeah, no, I can do that. And then we'll just reattach the wires somehow. It's going to go back into that pot. We haven't selected a bonsai container.
No, I am not referred to repot this tree in the bonsai pot right now. I like it to stay in the training pot like this for the trees to develop more, make it fuller. Then we can put it into the bonsai pot. Good, okay.
What are you missing? No, it's
Small
just
white cutters.
misplaced a small white cutter. Small wire cutter.
It's like a scissor.
Yeah.
Somebody was working with?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a large sushi tray in the kitchen. Is that for our club? We can bring that?
The person who brought it's not here.
Huh?
The person who brought it is not.
Did you bring a big sushi tray?
No, no.
Okay, we're just trying to figure out if it's for our club or somebody else's club. I know, I just might want to just ask.
This branch a little bit, still a little bit too high. I try to bring it down a little bit more.
Okay, it's 12:30. David's going to keep working on the tree to finish because he never leaves anything unfinished. He's very much a perfectionist that way. Watch the way he's wiring and the detail work he's doing. This man likes to do it right. But in the meantime, we're going to start the raffle. You can't take rolling along, but David's going to keep working.
So this tree is going to be raffled, Charles?
Maybe one day.
One day, okay.
I decided what to do with it.
All right, while everybody's doing that, they have the microphone. I probably won't need one. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do the special raffle first. First name out of the hat gets their choice of either the tree or the pot. Second name gets what's left. I did both. Okay. Dave's not here today, so don't worry about him winning. He's not here. One. And the winner. Yeah, that's not happening. Janet L. Yeah, Janet? That's right. Wrong choice. Go. All right, that's hers. All right, now we're going for the pot. There we go. First name gets this one. All right, for the rest of it, as I call your name, come up, take something off the table. You have a 6-second time limit. We're not going to be here all day. Stay away from the table. She said sign the cards in the back, please. Thank you. Chris